But if there is a contest, just to be clear with you, then yes, I will run, I will stand, and I've said repeatedly, I'm not going to walk away from that. I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision.
Yes, people, it's actually happened.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Lame duck Keir Starmer has finally woken up and smelled the coffee in his announcement today that he will step down as party leader and Prime Minister in September.
Laugh and rejoice.
This actually leaves us at My Left Eye pleasantly surprised. As recently as yesterday, we speculated on the Sunday livestream that Keith would try and ride out the storm, having repeatedly stated that he'd stay on and fight any challenger that presented themselves. We had the notion that only by losing a leadership contest would he finally pack up and leave number 10, mostly on account of his
sheer f***ing hubris
that he's displayed in the past by gloating that he's never been forced out of any job that he's ever had. Looks like there's a first time for everything, eh? He even threw Peter Kyle onto Laura Kussenberg's show yesterday to reassure the public that the Cabinet had had a cosy chat behind closed doors about Starmer's falling popularity and the new and obvious threats from Andy Burnham after his success in Makerfield last Thursday, and he told viewers that everything was fine and that Starmer intended to see out the remainder of his elected term.
I find that rather difficult to believe.
But now, here we are, with Andy Burnham looking like he has a free and clear run at becoming Prime Minister, and certain people on the right now screaming for a general election. Let's see what's happening.
They're dubbing that sand on, that's never real.
Done with it. Yes, get on with it.
Thank you.
Get on with it!
Thank you. Walking up this street 2 years ago was the proudest moment of my life. A new Labour government, the first in 14 years. A page in our country's history turned after years of disappointment and despair. The chance to change the lives of millions of people for the better. That's what I came into politics for. The journey to that point was not easy. 6 years ago, I inherited a Labour Party that was politically, financially, and morally bankrupt. I was told time and time again that my party was finished, that we were consigned to history, that a majority at the general election, let alone a landslide majority, was impossible. But we proved those people wrong, because we changed our party, ripping out the poison of anti-Semitism.
Fuck off.
Restoring trust on the economy, defence and national security, and becoming a party that once again stood proudly with, not against, our national flag. The hard work of change was with a singular purpose, not power for power's sake, but to change Britain for the better, to build a fairer country with dignity and respect, where everyone is seen, everyone is valued, wealth and opportunity for all, not just the privileged few.
Bugger
And look at what we've achieved in just 2 years. An economy that is stronger, growing faster than our peers. Wages rising faster than inflation in every single month since we came to power. Investment secured, infrastructure being built. An end to austerity, with the fastest fall in NHS waiting lists for 17 years. The biggest improvement in rights for workers and renters in a generation. The biggest uplift in defence spending since the Cold War. Small boat crossings falling. Asylum hotels closing. Protecting young people from social media. And 500,000 children being lifted out of poverty because of the choices that I made. Our reputation in the world restored, with Britain once again standing up for decency, respect and the rule of law. Securing trade deals, standing with Ukraine, standing up for our values, and rebuilding our relationship with our allies in Europe. Change promised by a Labour government. Change fought for by a Labour government. Change delivered by a Labour government.
on up there?
But I know the question being asked now is not who was best placed to change the Labour Party, to take us into power and to begin the vital work of improving lives for millions of people. Those questions have been answered. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I have heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party.
Jurassic Park.
I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the contest is complete, and I will do everything I can to ensure an orderly handover of power. I will also give my successor my full and unequivocal support, knowing that they will inherit a Britain that is far stronger and fairer than the one I inherited 2 years ago, better prepared for the challenges ahead and better able to ensure the Labour Party secures a second term in office.
That was the biggest load of crap I've ever heard.
I want to thank all of those friends and colleagues who have been at my side for these past 6 years or so, for their incredible commitment, service and support. I want to thank the brilliant Number 10 staff and our country's extraordinary civil service who dedicate their lives to public service. And when I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife Vic, who has been a rock by my side through good times and bad, and being the best dad I can to my beautiful children, who are my pride and my joy. Thank you very much.
Yes, very emotional, Keith, I'm sure, but I'm all out of small violins and big tissues, I'm afraid.
Damn right!
The announcement now also seems to have created a shift where the leadership contest is concerned, in realising that he wouldn't have an ice cube in hell's chance of a victory against the former Manchester mayor, Wes.
But shut up, Wesley.
Streeting appears to have abandoned his solo bid and has instead now openly pledged his allegiance to Team Burnham in the upcoming internal ballot. So does anything now stand between Andy Burnham and the top spot in British politics? Possibly, but that all depends on another certain Mancunian in the form of Angela Rayner.
You alright, Arcade?
Yes, indeed. If she chooses to back Burnham, then you can more or less take it as a given that he'll be taking the lukewarm heat from Kemi Badenoch at the dispatch box every Wednesday by the time Halloween comes around. But should she choose to take a shot at becoming the first ever female leader of the Labour Party, then that would make things a lot more interesting, and there's only one person left with a red rosette who could edge past Burnham in a leadership contest, and I'd have to say it is she. Sorry, Pat. Oh, bloody hell. What do you make of Starmer's resignation, and do you reckon Rayner will give it a go herself or back Burnham's campaign for leadership? Let us know in the comments below. As always, your feedback is very welcome. Thanks a lot for watching to the end of the video. If you'd like to help the channel out a bit more, then please check out some of our other content and hit various supportive buttons such as like and subscribe. Super thanks are also open, and there's a link to our Buy Me a Coffee page in the description of this video. If you want to go a step further, Then hit the join button, and for only 99p you can enjoy exclusive perks like members only videos and early viewings, plus lots more, and you get to join the list of awesome people that you can see on your screen right now. As always, your contributions are much appreciated. Thanks again people, my left eye will be seeing you soon.